But I fixed him. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. I almost missed it. Yeah, okay, it was looking at the wrong microphone. That's what happened there. Alright. So, once again, Link to the Past Randomizer, Saku-Racing League. Goal is to defeat Ganon in the pyramid after killing his wizard at the top of Ganon's tower. In order to gain access to Ganon's tower, we require 7 crystals, each of which contains a maiden. Uncle gives me money. The maidens, of course, are the descendants of the 7 wise men who created the seal on the Golden Land. Oh, full magic. Don't mind if I do. 20 bucks. Okay. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Small magic. Okay. But I feel as though if you have, like, the right cereal, you could probably do cheese with it. Maybe not necessarily grated on top, but I'm sure they're compatible in one way or another. Oh. We got a heart from in there. I'm going to check these bulk rocks now. It's like I still remember when I was traveling overseas, some of the various breakfasts that we got at some of the hotels were straight up like, here are some grains and some toast and like some cheese, like breakfast cheese. They gave us a breakfast cheese in Turkey, and I'm like, yes, please. I can get behind that decision. I can actually use that heart right now. Why not? And the hotel in Prague just did have like a cereal bar. That is just a heart piece. I don't need that. Okay. Dreams of Aga 1 are diminishing. And I'm charging up for another level of the tree pull. Ah, I already screwed it up. Okay, never mind. Here we have, oh, the glove. Don't mind if I do. Glove unlocks the back of Escape, which will be our next stop, probably after Kakariko, depending on what else I find. Bombs. Very useful. Picking those up means I don't need the safety bomb. So I can avoid spending whole seconds getting that. Yeah, there's gotta be something you can do that's like a Rice Krispie square, except instead of marshmallow, it's like cheese. You know, Shreddies with brie or something, I don't know. If cheese and crackers can be a thing, then cheese and cereal certainly can. A lot of cereals are just like, you know, small cracker type things and you eat it over a bowl. Like Shreddies are just crackers. Are Shreddies not just small crackers? I've never been clear on what grits are. But I mean, technically speaking, any grain is a cereal. The fact that, like, cereal has just become synonymous with the stuff that comes in a box for kids to eat at breakfast time is neither here nor there. Yeah, cereal is just grains. I want to be like, technically corn is a cereal, but obviously we knew that. Corn flakes and corn pops. Still no sword, but I do have a boomerang now. We have enough money, we can talk to the bottle vendor. And he gives us the hammer. We officially have a weapon. Now we're going to show the chicken lady why Mega Man's called the Blue Bomber. That's the last of my bombs. I made the... Nope, nope, he didn't disappear. He's in the wall. We're feeding the Belmonts tonight. I have a bottle, so let's see what the sick kid has. God, a classic Kids in the Hall bit. I still remember when I was still working at the office, like the last gig, one of my coworkers, Harley, he was like, you know, they wouldn't be able to remake Kids in the Hall these days. And I'm like, dude, there's a new season coming out. And he's like, wait, really? Oh, 20 bucks, I don't need that. That's always the thing I love about that sort of thing, is, oh, they wouldn't be able to make that these days, and I'm like, a lot of the time, yeah, they totally could. Like, you wouldn't be able to make Blazing Saddles today. I'm like, oh, they did Tropic Thunder, though, didn't they? Yes, full frontal nudity in the new season of Kids in the Hall. Ooh, bug net. Probably not useful, but I'll grab it anyway. Alright, well, we had the hammer. We have the glove too, so we're going to check what's in the back of Escape. I'm also going to, when I get outside, look at the map. Alright, crystal pendant. Well, I mean, I can technically get up the mountain. I just won't be able to see in the cave. Also, God, didn't, is... The one kid in the hall who's, like, the very flamboyantly gay one. Ooh, mirror. I am not going to do Dark Cross. He's like Scott something, isn't he? I can never keep anybody's name straight in that group. Okay, Scott Thompson, yes. I was actually pretty close then. Didn't he have, like... Did he not say any slurs in the whole bit about the Toronto Glory Hole shutting down? I mean, he gets a pass anyway. It's been a hot minute, but that was definitely a bit that he did. And I feel as though, you know, he of anybody from the group would have, like, insisted, no, I gotta go all the way out on this. Ooh, full heart. I think my favorite Kids in the Hall bit is the Lazy Thief. Burglar breaks into the guy's house. Oh man. Ooh, 10 bombs. Burglar breaks into the guy's house and he's just like, give me all your money. Like, everybody's so tired and put upon by this robbery. Goes to the window. Help! Being robbed! $5. For a long time, your favorite one was the teller's pen. God, I have, like... I don't remember it at all, but I can tell it's probably, like, about somebody stealing a pen from a bank teller. Is that correct? Okay. Right, yeah. I didn't even mean to pick that rock up. I don't know what it is, but pens are an oddly good source of, like, relatable comedy to me. It's that one bit from that one episode of Would I Lie to You where David Mitchell's like, I have a 3-point system for acquiring and collecting pens. One of them is always being aware of who has a pen if you've lent one out. And they're all like, no, you don't have a 3-point policy about pens. Nobody's that anal, David. And he's like, well, guess what? Finally, sword! It must have been an early season, because Lee Mack has certainly learned more about David since then. But yeah, I like a nice pen, you know? Like, I have a couple of nice pens from work. I don't know what my stun price is. I have a sword now, so I can easily check that. Bombs. Okay, well, I did just use my last one on blowing this place open, so that's fine. Run along the side. So now we have the water walking stored. Oh! They hit so hard. Alright, what do you give me? $1. Oh boy, $1. But yeah, I'm very much like, at one point, one of my coworkers came over to my desk to, like, go over something. Bottle over there, don't need that. And I was like, I don't have the moon pearl, so I'm not going to check under the bridge. Yeah, she, like, picked up my pen while she was, like, taking notes. Because we have the same pen because they're, like, from work. And I'm just like, I think you took my pen. Like, I noticed it. Blue mail. And 300 rupees. That's Zora money, baby. Blue mail has made me advanced armor Mega Man. Like, this is the thing that happens when he picks up all the Dr. Light pods. Bloomerang. I certainly don't need that. Some people prefer the blue one. I am not one of those people. Red one goes farther and faster. Blue one goes, I want to say, like, half, maybe a quarter of the screen. I guess we're going to go to the sanctuary and go up the mountain. Whereas the red one, all the way across. Yeah, we have the sword now, so we can actually, like, go up the mountain pretty easily. Yo, there's that scene in The Princess Bride where Inigo Montoya is looking for the secret entrance to the torture laboratory. And he's, like, praying to his father to give them guidance using his sword. That's kind of like what I'm doing here, right? Dear Uncle, please guide me through this cavern with this old man I just met. Using the power of a glowy sword passed down by our people. Mission success! And he gave me $20 whole. Okay, we'll see if there's anything of value up here. Ooh, fire rod. I want that. And 20 bucks. I don't need that. We have the mirror, so I am full on getting that fire rod. And then I guess I'll be able to do Tower of Hera. Okay. I turned into Dr. Light. Oh no. He's entered the Dark World looking for Dr. Wawi. We even have the hammer, so I can check the other side of the mountain. Oh man, this is actually the play. I wasn't sure if I should be going here or if I should be going over to Sahasrara and doing Eastern Palace. And seeing that tells me this is the correct decision. This dungeon has 2 items. We've seen one. It's $1, so I didn't even bother picking it up. God, and the hammer is even like the thing that I like to kill Moldorm with. God, we're set here. Map. Okay. I guess I'll be jumping back down and getting that big chest. Because I'm never confident about the bomb jump across the gap. Small key. Okay. We don't necessarily know that the last item is going to be in the basement. It could drop off a Moldorm. Or he could give us the compass. One of those 2 things. Either he gives us the last item, or there's something valuable in the basement. You know, I don't even know that there's something valuable in the basement. It could be trash. We'll find out if we need to go check. Oh god, we gotta go to the basement. Alternatively, well, you know what? No, this is an early dungeon. Technically, I can't do this dungeon yet. Actually, with no light source, I can't actually do this dungeon. So I'm going to gamble and say I'm not going into that basement yet. I reserve the right to come back later, of course. And if I don't find anything over here, then maybe I will. I should have checked to see what was on the island over there. You know what? I'll see it when I don't need to go back up. You know, I might need to go back up. I already committed to coming back and going into the basement if I don't find anything in here. Not this cavern specifically, but the whole mountain. 50 bucks. Nah. It's not looking great. But you know what? There's only one check in that room. Let's not base our assumptions off of just that one room. So I am low on bombs. Thank you. Oh, wow. What do they say? Speak of Cow Cow and he shall appear. It's my understanding that that is straight up the Chinese equivalent to Speak of the Devil. 10 arrows, 20 bucks. Heart piece, red mail, gold armor. You know, it's nice to be remembered historically, I'm sure, but at the same time, that's not a flattering way to be remembered. The dick who shows up when he's mentioned. $5. I don't need that. Okay, we're gonna go do the basement. It's true. And I'm like, you know what they say? Like, history's written by the winners. But, like, the real-life romance of the Three Kingdoms, like, the Three Kingdoms period of China is a real place and time. Like, that's an actual thing that happened. The fall of the Han Dynasty, and then the three different kingdoms all vying for succession. You know, I'm just gonna... Well, no, like, that's an actual historical event. And yeah, there is the romance of the Three Kingdoms, like the book. And also, Koei also, like... Koei fucking loves that property. They have done a whole bunch of, like, real-time not real-time, turn-based strategy games. Based on the stuff, too. It's true. They do love that shit in China. And the games are fun, so I love that shit here, too. Alright, let's find out if this was worth it. Oh, I don't know if it was worth it yet. Let's go find out. God, you know what has a Muso game that I think looks a little interesting? It's fucking Fist of the North Star. Release me so I can go bzz. It's a B. I don't need that. Okay, well that's it for the mountain, I guess. Alright, well, I guess we are going to go do Eastern Palace area, then. Oh no, you know what? I'm not going to do Eastern Palace. I'm going to go do Desert Palace. I have everything I need for it. Yeah, and it's a crystal. That could be fun. Stream Boo strikes again. Okay. If I feel at all low on bombs, I can go get those, but I don't need it. But yeah, no, so, like, obviously Cao Cao is, like, depicted as, like, the villain of the series. At least he's the villain once, Lu Bu is dead. Well, yeah. Because Lu Bu survives, Dong Zhao? Yeah. Oh, big key. Don't mind if I do. And then, like, from there forward, just walk away. I'm gonna run, actually. From there forward, Liu Bei is the, you know, kind of the, what you want to call protagonist. He's the good hero guy. And then he goes off the deep end. He gets mad with grief, and he has to go kill a guy. He's like, I need revenge for my two brothers who are dead now. So, like, it suddenly stops being he's, like, the good guy, and now it's, like, you know, now it's the, it's the Kingdom of Wu, the Sun family. And so I'm like, okay, if the victors write the history, why did they go out of their way to be like, no, he was good, though? Full magic and fairy. Heart piece. I guess. Map. Alright. Boss has our last item. Let's go get him. That is true. You can't villainize someone that people love, and sometimes it's hard to make, sometimes it's hard to make somebody good out of a person that people hate. That's wrestling booking, baby. As determined, I do not need those bombs, so off I go. When Mega Man walks up, that's the wrong side. When Mega Man walks up, he kind of looks like he's wearing a rain jacket. It's that particular yellow. Also, I mentioned earlier that there's a sale on TeePublic. I 100% ordered a yellow shirt. I have a couple. It's a fun color. Hard to match with, but I have black for that, so it's fine. It is a shirt with a rubber duck on it. Alright, give me the magic. Okay. Fire Rod is my best thing for using against the Graboids here. One cycled! Heart piece. Dang it. Okay. Not useful, but we needed to come here anyway. We've successfully completed this dungeon. I've got like 3 yellow... Well, when that one gets here, I'll have 3 yellow shirts. I got the Blazeball one. I already did Agina, I believe. Did I? I must have. I'm gonna double check real quick. Yeah, I got the Blazeball one, and I have an Ancient Topatico one. From back when Sheriff Topato was his own character in his own comic. Okay, well, we're gonna save and quit out of here then. Why did I walk out? Alright, back to my house. We're gonna go to Sahasrara and see what's in his closet. Yeah, back when Sheriff Topato was his own character, him and there was like a Deputy Pony or something like that, and Topato's whole thing was that he's made of poison, and so I just have a shirt with him on it. And he's like the mascot for the company now. I don't even know if he has his own comic anymore. They may have just said, well, we're selling other people's merch, so what do we need to do a comic for anymore? And he just says, I am made of poison. That's it. Ice Rod. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Green Pendant in Palace of Darkness. God. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do Eastern. There's only 3 items in there. And I might not be able to get all of them because I need the bow to clear the dungeon. Instead, I'm going to go to the castle. Front of Escape. And if I find the lamp, then I'll also mirror and check the back. Really? Oh, guards. Good items from guards. Ah. I was just thinking I should time my my trip through the castle at some point. Then I'm like, no, it really varies depending on how often, like guard placement and whatnot. There's a lot of factors that weigh in on this. Take that heart. I didn't even touch that guard. He just got OSHA'd to death. They really need a railing. Give me that key. Give me that map. God. You don't want to see a map when you're looking for a lamp. Or anything else. God, if I didn't find the map, I could have just written off Dark Cross. But now that I found that map, I know the Dark Cross is an item. I also have this key. Hey, wait a minute. Why'd I waste my time hitting him with my sword? I'll just light him on fire. Bombs! God! Gamble did not pay off. It's fine. It's fine. Eastern Palace isn't that far away. I know it can't be Aghanim. He cannot be the solution right now going into the Dark World because I don't have the ability to go fight him. Yeah. I was gonna say I don't have, like, I don't have the flippers to go check the guy under the bridge. So I can't possibly, that can't possibly be the solution. Is the bridge guy? No. Progress cannot be locked behind something that I logically cannot get to. Map. Not what we want. Still no hookshot either. Possibly our favorite item. Just because of the utility. I could skip a whole room in this area with it. Regrettably, I have to step on a button. Moon Pearl! Okay, well that's Dark World access then. I have the hammer, I have a glove, so I can lift rocks. Executive decision, getting out. I'm gonna save and quit. I'm gonna go to Kakariko. Zelda, give me health. Yeah, if I really need to do a pendant dungeon, I'll come back. But there's 3 items in Eastern Palace, we got 1 of them. So there's only 2 more things left in there for us. We'll see if the bold decision to skip most of the dungeon pays out for me. I could have technically gotten 2 more chests. Gosh, if the fire rod might be... Okay, Skull Woods is a dungeon I need to do. Let's go do it. I have the baby sword. This is gonna be rough. I threw the rock right over him? Come on. Fucking fighter's sword. Titan's mitt. Okay. Kinda love that. Armed with that, I need to jump in a hole. Boomerang is going to be my friend here because I will be able to stun mummies. Everything else will take a lot of hits. Ow. Big key. Okay. Means I can go check the big chest. Oh right, you're immune to the boomerang. Small key. Kinda necessary. God, terrible idea, but I'm going for it. Cool, I cleared it. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. I didn't want to lay two. Whatever, I recovered a second one. Oh, the fun thing is it didn't pay off at all. I got the compass for all that trouble. You know what? I'm just gonna go around. You know, I think that when I came in here, I was thinking I might be able to find a sword or an improved weapon in, like, the first half of the dungeon. Because I don't want to fight the moth with the baby sword. But it's looking like I'm fighting the moth with the baby sword. I think one of these things is a full magic. Wouldn't be that one I picked up, but maybe the other one. Small key. Alright. Let's check up here. No. Alright, well in that case I'm grabbing the other small magic. No. What? The mirror is supposed to reset the items under these things. Yeah. What the heck is going on? That's weird. I'll take that hurt, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult fight. Ow. Oh good, the Moldorms, they drop the good stuff. No! You... Okay, my trick has a little bit of a risk to it. I wonder, what's my smash prize? A little bit of health. You know what? Screw it. What do you give? Nothing of value. Okay. I'm using all of my magic on these torches for lack of better option. And I'm gonna kill all of these guys, and none of them will drop anything. Well, none of them will drop what I want. Hi, Tona. Welcome on in. I am indeed being the Zelda guy this week. Well, my usual MO, so, you know, every week. Alright, just a small key. Okay, so I'm about to do something incredibly risky and potentially stupid. I only have one bottle. I have to make my fire rod shots count. Really? A fucking baby sword. I am 100% using a Fairy Revival in this fight. Right there. Come on, spikes. Alright, we got him. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do it. And he dropped health. God. Okay. Came back from getting gay manga and an art book. Was shocked at how busy the mall was, and then I was like, oh yeah, Black Friday. Yeah, Mega Man X specifically. Yeah. I don't need that. That's going to be the compass. I will, however, check the pedestal while I'm here. I technically did a little bit of Black Friday shopping. Perhaps I shouldn't have, but I did anyway. It's health. Okay. It does tie in with my YouTubes. Yes, we're playing Mega Man X over on YouTube. Now, wait a minute. Is it faster for me to get out of here in the light world? Yeah, I think it is. I bought a couple of shirts. TeePublic is having a sale. And I had a thought the other day where I was just like, I never buy shirts for myself. It's been a while. I think the last ones I bought were the Blazeball ones when that company went out of business. So, like, it has been a while. Bomb and bombs. Okay. Thank you, Chest Game, for giving me trash. I guess technically I can fight blind with a baby sword just fine. It still takes the same number of hits. 20 bucks. They're putting me through it, aren't they? I'm going to check the rest of Kakariko before I go in there. Bombs. Checking the rest of Kakariko will also include doing the dig game and rescuing the smith. And doing the hammer pegs. Because I have the Titan's mitts, I have the hammer, I have the mirror. I can do all of that shit. I don't want to do Thieves Town without either... I don't know, there's a lot of things that would help with Thieves Town, and I have none of them. I have Baby Sword. I'm just lucky I can take hits. Being a Reploid and all. $300. Okay, I'll grab it. Why not? God, I had thoughts the other day about Mega Man in general, just because, like, I beat X4. The episodes are all uploaded to YouTube. They're queued to come out over the course of the next month. Those games are a little bit fucked up if you think about it. Even the original ones, like, all of the robots that work for Dr. Wily, they were made by Dr. Light, and he just convinced them to work for him. He didn't, like, reprogram them or anything. He was just like, hey guys, your jobs suck. Come work for me, we'll be bad guys. And the second cut man is like, I'm gonna stop doing haircuts for people. Dr. Light's like, alright, I'm building somebody to go kill that guy. And, like, you can say, yes, they're working for Dr. Wily, he's a villain, so he's making them do evil things. I buy that, sure. But the X series doesn't have a Dr. Wily. He's dead. For like 100 years at that point. Maybe less time. I'm not sure the exact timeline. Bombs. Alright. We're taking our baby sword and we're gonna go fight Thieves Town. So I'm just like, are the robots that just decide, you know what, I don't want to do this work that the humans have for me. That's not what I want to do. And then they just decide, okay, well that's clearly a defective robot, we need to go kill it. Yeah, basically. Oh look, a bow and arrow. Maybe they secretly were trying to form a union or something. Yeah, I could see that. It's maybe a cynical take on the franchise. I'm sure somebody's done something with it before. God, 2 items already. I'm playing whatever firm Bezos hires to bust up the union. Oh yes, I'm playing a Pinkerton. I'm here to confiscate your Magic the Gathering cards. Alright, map, which means this chest is going to have the big key. Ah! Double hit. God, that was such a fucked up story. Look, the fact that they have a monarchy in My Little Pony already implies politics exist. I mean, it's a long series, right? I'm sure there's plenty of material to dig into. I could see that. Ugh! Stop getting hit, me. God. I appreciate Strange Aeon's content. Half the time I'm not interested in it. But she's out there doing good work. It's just not something that necessarily clicks for me. I will still watch when videos about something awful come out, though. That is my bag. Ah. God, the lizards do so much damage. And I don't have anything to combat them. They don't even die from a spin attack. They take 2. Miserable. Okay. Alright, into the basement we go. You know, be dead. Be dead. I'm not gonna hammer these guys. Oh my god! Why are none of you dropping health? Be nice. I'm trying to adventure here. It's not easy. I hate the hammer. It's so bad. Are these guys... Okay, that one dropped a heart. Alright. Compass. I don't like that. Okay, this could be terrible. If the boss has a small key, I need to come back in. There will be something in that chest. If the boss doesn't have a small key, then the big chest has a small key in it. I can't possibly need that then. Healed gamble is all better. Ah. Okay. Baby sword. Bombs. Okay, we don't need to come back in. That's good. Though that does mean... God. I don't know what I'm doing then. Okay. North Hyrule. We'll check Bumper Ledge. We'll check Graveyard Ledge. And we'll get the King's Tomb. And we have the flippers too, so we could even take the warp around. Yes, this is a plan. Switching back to the boomerang. Bumper Ledge is a heart. Full heart container, which I don't feel compelled to pick up. God, for a second I was like, what was I watching before I did this? And I remembered I was editing video, so I wasn't watching anything. But also, before I was editing video, I was watching... there's a Mario Maker player that I watch named Panga, and he released an epic ROM hack recently called Super Dram World 3. It's the sequel... Ooh, half magic. It's the sequel to his previous game, Super Dram World. It's a ROM hack of Mario World. And so everybody's playing it right now because the Dram World series has always been big. It was like the original like North American Kaizo Mario hack. Like a bunch of the folks in the Mario community right now like basically made their name playing it. And so they also all know Panga. $20. All right. And so I was watching, the streamer's name is Barbarous King. Barb for short. And he was playing it, and he was having a little trouble. But it's entertaining, because the tricks that you need to pull off in order to get through the thing are difficult. And also... God, I could pick up potion from my bottles, but I'm walking right past it. Yeah, the tricks are difficult, and also there's a lot of trolls in it. Alright, Catfish, what do you got? Ten arrows. Okay. You know what? What does the waterfall fairy have for me? Give me something. Blue! Ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay, here's probably a bad decision. I'm gonna see what the guy under the bridge has. I have flippers now. This is actually not necessarily a bad idea. And then, maybe we'll do Ice Palace. I'm like, I could check Death Mountain, but I don't have a whole lot of, I don't have the ability to do, like, most of the Hookshot Cave. So that feels like a bad plan to me. Unless this guy gives me the hookshot. He does not. Okay. It's just health. I don't even know if I checked to see what dungeons were what in the Dark World. I just know Pod is a pendant. I must have had a look and then get completely spaced. Alright, well we can double check here. What do we got? This is... Okay, this is a crystal. let's check this hint tile. Aim at the eyes of Goma. Don't do this to me, hint tiles. I need your guidance. Really? Now, we're in for a treat this week. Since I don't have the red cane, I'm going to have to do the legendary Ice Palace bomb jump. Oh, the cape! Interesting. Yeah, penguins die in one hit from bombs. It is useful. No red cane, so we'll just be hitting this switch and going back through. I do need to hit the switch, though, because of reasons. Or no, it's not the switch that does the thing. It's it resets the blocks in the room. What do you got for me? Bottle requires a bomb. I probably already have that. Thank you. Grab these two. Part of me wants to say it's been a while since I had to do this, but also it may not have been. Okay, let's line this shit up. Let's jump into a pit. Nope. I can even see it too. Nope. God damn it, I thought I was right on that one. No! Stop it. Stay out of the pit. Stay out of the pit. I need to get so precariously close. Oh my god. The bomb jump is kicking my ass tonight. Too far. I need to drink potion. I hate it, but I need to drink potion. If I screw this up and I go into the pit, I will take 2 points of damage, which would have killed me. God. Okay. First try. No. That's the legendary Ice Palace bomb jump. It's something I'm apparently out of practice on. You know what? There. Okay, alright, sure. I'm discovering strange new things about this dungeon. Specifically those penguins and how much they suck. I'm like, I've never tried things other than, like, basically, it's been a hot minute since I had to do anything against them that I didn't know would work. I don't have Big Key yet. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back for this. I do have Bug Net. I'm gonna bottle a fairy. I only have one bottle. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We only need the one. We might not even need the one. Alright, we'll go over here. Hit this. Move these out of the way and go through. Then we'll find ourselves in iced tea, from which we will be able to access the remaining couple of chests. Small key, alright. Yeah, up the stairs, through here. Open the door. Oh, this is terrible. I just realized, I only have one bomb. I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Ah. I know it doesn't want me to go through the other room over there. I should be able to... Why am I stuck on the ice? You're supposed to be slippery. I'm having the opposite problem. God. Ice Palace. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to use all of my ice rod shots on the ice prison. Maybe not all of them, actually. No, not all of them. Okay, well, we got that guy. Did a bad job of counting items. There might be one more item in the dungeon. I don't care. I'm not even supposed to... Oh, no, I could be here. Gosh. Okay. We're gonna go check something. Other side of Death Mountain, maybe. I have not found another sword yet. My God, what's going on? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check Hype Cave. It's right here. It's got 5 things. Hype Cave. And from there, I'll go check Stumpy and Cave 45. And possibly the dig spot if I find the shovel along the way. That's all my bombs. That's all my bombs. Fuck! 20 bucks. Okay, I need a bomb to get in that back room. Fortunately, there's a store that sells bombs right over here. I used far too many bombs in the Ice Palace trying to do the legendary Ice Palace bomb jump. God, always shameful buying bombs. They're so plentiful in the game. It just feels kind of wrong. Heart piece. Heart piece. Bee in a bottle. And heart piece. Are you serious? It is true. It's not like I'm put out by having to buy rupees. It's just annoying. You know what? Also, while I'm over here, I'm going to check the pyramid ledge. So I haven't checked that yet. Usually one of the things that signal that this might be an Aga seed is if there's like... Oh, it's a good bee. I'll hang on to it. Like, there could be something on the pyramid ledge that would be required. Heart piece. You know what? I'm going to grab it just because I know it's going to complete another heart. And why not? Health. Apparently I'm fighting everything with the baby sword today, so I gotta be careful. But yeah, it's very possible to have like a seed where you need to fight Aghanim specifically to get access to the Moon Pearl on the ledge. You're always thinking like, I don't want to do the Dark World until I have the Moon Pearl. Because I can't do things in the Dark World without the Moon Pearl. But then sometimes the Moon Pearl is in the Dark World, because there's exactly one check you can do that can give you... there's exactly one check in the Dark World that you can do without the Moon Pearl. And it's the one immediately after Aghanim. Bombos! Oh my god. Is that all of them? Almost. Okay, well I guess this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab the purple chest, mirror to the light world, and then save and quit. Restart from my house, and then walk briskly over to drop off the chest at the guy. Other than that, I'm starting to run out of options. At least options that are good. There is still, of course, getting pendants. With no red cane and no mushroom, I also cannot do fake powder. So, Magic Bat is, as of yet, a mystery to me. But it's fine. I'm sure there's something of value. I still haven't got a fucking light source. Yeah, I can't see in the dark, and it's already been a little over an hour. Yoink. Not mean hit the bird, but whatever, that works. 20 bucks. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I have this option. Let's... Cow or chicken? Like the cartoon characters? Oh, I'll say... cow. See, I like burgers. Here's the thing. The meat from a cow and the meat from a chicken are both good to me. But, the other byproduct, I like milk, I don't like eggs. So I get more use out of cow than I do out of chicken. You're doing an animal festival thing in the farming game and have to enter an animal. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully you have a prize-winning cow. Cow like that, you don't eat all at once. Arrows is in Blind's hideout. Thank you for that. Now, in theory, it might be considered a bad idea for me to be doing this dungeon, because I don't have the hookshot. But here's the thing, is walking into this dungeon in the first place without the hookshot, like, in the vanilla game, you don't have the hookshot going in here. You find it in here. So this is perfectly valid. Red cane! Well, we might not find the hookshot, but we can at least do Diver Down. I am going to grab this key, and I cannot do the specky clip because I don't have the hookshot. So I actually need the hammer. God, it's been a while since I did this dungeon proper. Yeah, the whole point of Specky Clip is skipping that room. And also the cutscene. Yeah, what do we got in the back here? There's one chest back here. Might have something valuable. 300 bucks. Technically valuable. The cow did indeed win. Nice. Moolah. Oh, I love that. Ow. I can't do anything in there yet because I don't have a small key. I did not have the chance to steal any keys. God, this part of the dungeon is intended to take a long-ass time. I need to go over there and grab that key, then leave and go back up and around. And then in here. Sword's too short to hit the thing. Now, since I have that key already, I don't need to worry about flooding this thing. That said, I do want to use Diver Down to skip around. I can't believe that stupid trick is slightly faster than running around. See, here's the thing about doing this dungeon and the other one is... Ooh, silver arrows. Useful. I am technically routing aggressively, but it may not pay off for me. Basically, I'm skipping a bunch of checks. You know what? I have the red cane now, so I can easily get those chests that I couldn't before in the Swamp Palace. Or Ice Palace, rather. So, depending on if I find a hookshot in this chest... Flute. We're going to go back to Ice Palace, and I'm going to get those last chests. Because I believe there's going to be items in them. Ah. I don't remember what this was, but I'm going to grab it anyway since I'm in the area. It was probably $5 or something. It was a fairy in a bottle. You know what? Useful. That's bottle number 3. Bottles do be useful. can't even believe I'm rerouting back into this place specifically so I can use the red cane to do Icebreaker. And I still only have the baby sword. I have silver arrows and my sword's a piece of trash. You cannot. Ganon does not take damage from anything less than the Master Sword. Dang it. There we go. The map. Alright. Yeah, you can technically kill him with just the Master Sword. It sucks because you have to hit him with spin attacks. Here's the big key. Which means now I can get whatever's in the big chest. And whatever's in here. How did I miss this chest? Oh, small key. Okay. Alright. Please be something. $20. Okay. Mirror to the light world. Save and quit. We are going to Kakariko to activate our flute. And from there, I guess I'll go check the Mire Shed area. It's usually a gold mine. We'll find out what we got this time. God, I can technically... no. I could probably finish off Misery Mire, I just don't want to do that part of the dungeon in the dark. Dark Mire sucks. Also, I'm going to give the bottle vendor a B. He loves bees. I don't know. Okay. We're going in. This is so stupid. We have a cape now, so the answer might actually be Spike Cave. It might be... I don't know, if not Spike Cave, it could be Super Bunny Cave even. Master Sword. Okay, good news, we have a sword upgrade now. Ether. Yeah, I've got that. I can get into Misery Mire. If this is the lamp, then I should be able to do Misery Mire. I mean, hell, Misery Mire might have the lamp in it. 10 arrows. I don't care about those. Okay. Be aggressive. Here we go. Get away from me. That guy's gonna regret coming at me now that he's frozen. I don't think the hookshot can be in here, because I'm technically supposed to use it to get across there. Like, I think the game logic doesn't account for being able to bonk. I, however, can bonk. Cool, I got that health. I did not expect that boomerang trick to work. No. No. Okay. So there are 2 items in Misery Mire. That's not one of them. I also realized on my item tracker that I abbreviated Misery Mire M lowercase I and then another M. And I'm like, why didn't I just do MM? What was I differentiating it from? Small key. God. Okay. As previously established, the fishbone room is a little superfluous. We'll not be going there. Can't believe I blocked that fireball. The map. I don't want to invest in doing cutscene chest just yet, so I'm going to get the chest over there. The big key. Alright. That being the big key means I can go over here. Grab this chest. That's an item. Not a useful one, but it's an item. I'm surprised I made that. Another small key. God damn it. Alright, well, we'll be getting the cutscene chest then. Bit of a time killer, but, you know, it is what it is. I am hoping so hard that it's a lamp. Grab that full magic too. Oh, let me through. Okay. 4 fire rod shots. It's about a, what, third quarter of my magic? It's like Mega Man defeated Flame Stag. Now he's able to shoot fire. That's something that happens. Ah, compass. Okay. Last item is on the boss. This basement is going to suck. But it is what it is. I'm gonna need the red cane. It's the special item for the dungeon. God. Let me out. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so here's the problem with this. I can't do this place in the dark. No fucking way. Alright, I've been defeated by this dungeon. I guess we're going up Death Mountain then. Actually, I have one more option. I'm going to check the Bombos tablet. Does require going into the Dark World over here. Yeah, I couldn't get through. There was a crystal switch that was flipped up in the wrong direction. And backtracking in the dark in an already unfamiliar space was not going to happen. No! Don't do it. Okay. And while I'm over here, I can also get rid of the beeping. Give me something of value, please. Holy shit. Good news, we're going back into Misery Mire. In a moment. Give me my health back. Alright. Meat's back on the menu. I can't even believe that. Alright, back into Misery Mire. We'll finish this boss off, and then we'll struggle to find our hook shot. Okay, there. Hookshot Go mode is cruel. It's the best item in the game! How can they deprive me? Really? Okay, the good news is we go directly to the boss. We don't need to futz around with anything else, we can just go straight to the guy. We do not have magic powder, so I don't have the ability to turn any of these guys into anything valuable. Wizrobes do not drop anything of use. It's fine. Sure, we have a crap sword to deal with Vitreous with, but we have the silver arrows, so actually he'll be quite easy. And now that I can see in the dark, I'll actually be able to see what the hell I was doing. Ah. Oh, it's not even the pig room. Oh my god. Okay. Here's the problem with doing this place in the dark. I forgot this room existed. I could have gone through, I just didn't go up. But also, dodging that spike thing would have sucked. Ah, I shouldn't have hit that switch. Switch positions on re-entering the dungeon always screw me up a little bit. hate how much damage I'm taking, and I can't do anything about it. You know what? I have 2 fairies. It's fine. There we go. Give me the hook shot. Heart piece. Oh my god. Alright. It's either Eastern Palace. God, I have the red cane. It could be in Misery Mire. Executive decision, I'm gonna go do Pod. So I know if nothing else, Pod has 5 items in it, which is as many as Turtle Rock, but Turtle Rock takes much more time. Also, parts of it suck without the hook shot, so... Palace of Darkness, though, they don't expect you to have the hook shot here. Bird, get away from me. Fuck off. Alright, I will see you when you get back. We will go through the shrubs and pick up the monkey for his lock-picking abilities. We're assembling a team. Link's 11. We're starting off with the monkey. All 7 of the Crystal Maidens also count, so that's 9 altogether so far, so we just need 2 more to make 11. Uncle's dead, can't be him. It's Stumpy and Sahasrahla, there we go. Yeah, Sahasrahla can play the part of Elliot Gould's character, there we go. Reuben, that was his name. I have watched the Ocean's 11 movies far too many times, but they're so damn fun. I even care that the second and third ones don't make a whole lot of sense. They're fun. Piece of art requires the boots. There we go. Oh! Oh! I mistimed my run. How did that happen? I guess I didn't have enough time between starting the run and actually doing it. I don't know. Small key. Naturally. Small key. Alright. I got a lot of damn small keys, so I'm going to go around. I'm going to check these chests here. They might not be small keys. It was the silliest way to do that, but by the time I got up there, I did not have a good place to throw the bomb to. As Batman says, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Small key, you were not worth my time around. Heart piece. Also not worth my time. Okay. No, I do want to use this one. Okay. Alright, I need boomerang. Red boomerang can hit that switch. That's super useful. Yes, in the pre-race chatter, I mentioned there's a trick that lets you bomb jump from this platform over to that. Ow. And I have never bothered to learn it, so I can't do it. Small key. They call it hammer yump. It's one of those fun little tricks that I see people do, and I'm like, that's a lot of work. Small key. Heart piece. Well, the good news is that's all the small keys, so I'm actually going to check Harmless Hellway here. You should be something. Mirror shield. Alright, well, you know what? It matches my outfit. Why not? Completely pointless hammer dash. Oh! Dorito sword. We love it. The map. Alright. Big chest might be a compass, might be the last item. It could be one of either. Alright, last item it is. Boss has the compass. I don't need to kill him. That also means I did not get what I was after. Wait, are you the green? You're the green pendant. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna finish this dungeon. Now, the good news is I would have mirrored out of there anyway, so no time wasted. Green pendant is one more item, so I'm gonna check that before I even commit to anything else. Grab these arrows, because arrows are helpful. Sword beams on that switch, and then arrow in the statue. Wall slides away, I have a drink. Hammer is necessary here. Sword beams. Excuse you. Yeah, that went pretty well, I think. Alright, and the good news is we have the silver arrows, so I can just shoot Helmsaur in the face with a bow when I get there. How did I get the key dash on that door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Stay still. Stay still. Okay, what do you got for me? Compass. Right, yeah, I knew that. But it's the green pendant that I'm after here. Okay. The smart thing to do would be to take that green pendant and check it at Sahasrahla rather than doing a whole ass dungeon. Hookshot is literally the last thing that I need. And if he's got it, I don't want to have to do a whole dungeon in between getting that green pendant and taking it to him. Heart piece. I hate you, old man. Okay. And herein we discover the problem of I shouldn't have set my portal right there, because I do want to go into Eastern Palace. Part of me also wonders if this is a good idea. How many other people just went into Eastern Palace, grabbed the first thing, and got out? Because that's what I did. It was this chest, right? Yeah, that chest. I got something of value there, and... No, I got that, and then I went around and got the other one. I remember complaining about not having the hook shot, because it's longer on the other side of the dungeon. Yeah, I've been over there. Big key? Alright, I swear to God, if the big chest has the hook shot. Heart containers in the Lost Woods. Not a useful tip, but thank you. $10 arrows. Alright. So it's a 50-50 on whether the last item is on the boss or in this chest. I am not gambling on this one, I'm going to check them both. It's impossible to say ahead of time which it is. I recorded audio for my film review earlier today. This is going to be a short one this week. Compass. Welcome back. No sign of the hook shot yet. I'm just gonna go kill the boss and hopefully they have it. Yeah, my film review for this week is going to be a short one. The movie I watched is only 20 minutes long, so that's understandable, I assume. But also, I just don't have a lot to say about it. Like, it's not even just that the movie is 20 minutes long. It's also that it's like an experimental art film. There's no plot. There's just thing happens. Your mom was babysitting tonight for one of your coworkers, and coworkers sent her back with a ton of... Oh, nice. Well, that's nice. Some homegrown fruits and veggies. Taco just finished. I'll take that. And we'll just go annihilate this boss. $20. God damn it. Why am I grabbing the pendant? I know I don't need it. I already checked the pedestal, it's just got health. Alright, well. Our remaining options are up on the mountain. And also in Dark Cross. You know what? No. I'm gonna do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this the stupid way. I'm going to check Spike Cave. And then when I get to the end of Spike Cave, I'll save and quit. This is too stupid. Oh my god. There's only one check in Spike Cave. Are any of you health? Your health. It's easier to refill my health than it is to refill magic, so I'm just gonna save my cape till the very last minute. Blue cane. Okay. Alright. Sanctuary. I'm gonna go into Dark Cross. I swear to God, if Hookshot was trapped behind Dark Cross... Can't dash down through a door. I almost tried it anyway, though. Gimme key. And heart piece. God. Okay. Well, the good news is we've ruled out all that shit. Now we're definitely going up the mountain. Give me health, old man. No hook shot, so we're just gonna go up the old-fashioned way. I could have gotten spin speed, ow. But honestly, with the way these cabbages get in your way, it might not have done me any good. Kara just finished 2. I forget what you were, but I don't recall you being anything I needed, but I'm gonna check it anyway. Bee in a bottle, right. For a second I was like, wait, did I do the basement of Tower of Hera? I definitely did that, though. Ow. How did I miss that? I was right next to it. Okay, Ether. Open up Turtle Rock. Sartaz just finished. God, I am getting second last place for sure today, aren't I? That's definitely feeling like it. I'm not gonna do Turtle Rock yet. I'm going to check Super Bunny Cave. I'm gonna get my mirror out so I can make some blocks disappear. Heart piece. Heart container. Okay. I can only technically get the first chest, and it's 20 bucks. Okay, we're going into Turtle Rock. I thought Misery Mire sounded bad. Pendant Turtle Rock. You know what? What's the hint tile got for me? Piece of Hearts in the Sanctuary. A friend sent me a message on not Facebook, on Discord, and I don't understand the context because it just casually references somebody that I don't know. Big key. Okay. Alright, so I actually need to do this room properly this time, because I don't have the hookshot to yank myself off of the platform. Fortunately, I'm an old pro. I'm also crunchy tonight. My poor joints. I suppose that's true. Okay. Shot here, shot there, and then there. Off this platform and into this room. Small key. Small key. Really? I am honestly generally crunchy a lot of the damn time. Let's charge up the sword for this guy. I got the iframe trick off! Oh my god, I never get that trick. Yeah, basically by having the pegs come up from underneath you, you get invincibility frames for a very short period of time. And if you shmove in the correct direction, you can actually use it to get through those chain chomps without taking any damage. Shmove. No! I can't believe Dr. Wally destroyed my barbershop by stealing my robot barber. I like that the original game, it was like, these are the robot masters, shovel. Oh, don't you give me the shovel. They're like, these are the robot masters, and they all have jobs. And then as you go on, I think Quo may have mentioned this in the Mega Man video essay. As you go on, the bosses become a little bit more esoteric in their possible purposes. Like, I can understand what Cutman does. I can understand what Fireman does. What the hell does Pharaoh Man do? Did Dr. Light build a robot whose, like, purpose is to win at children's card games? Honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't, I'm surprised Guard didn't include that in their video. Okay, are you a hookshot? You're a hookshot. Holy shit. Okay. The good news is, there's nothing else I could possibly need in Turtle Rock. Let's get out of here. Mimic Cave. Holy shit. Alright. We're gonna go beat the game now. It's go mode from here on out. Hookshot go mode. Absolutely terrible. Fine, I don't want to do an item dash anyway. Oh, thinking about robots and building pyramids, I just immediately jump to that one episode of Futurama where Bender like conquered the planet of the people who learned how to make pyramids from Egyptians, and he had them all toiling on his giant pyramid and statue of him. You know what? Single heart. And then I lose it immediately. Okay. That's fine. Like I said, I'm in go mode anyway. Let's just get out of here. I'll go fight a boss. It'll be fine. Already got this room flooded. I don't gotta worry about it. I just need to grab the small key from over here. Grab that fairy. I'm in go mode. I don't need that chest. It's fine, actually. Unless I'm in go mode and then I don't need to open any more chests, then I immediately go for these two chests. Alright, self-control locking in now. Some mysteries will never be solved, like what was in that chest. Also relevant reference to building pyramids is episode 2 of Clerks the Animated Series. Alright, shaving an eyeball. It's our last boss from the regular dungeons. Alright, you... There. Big key. Another mystery. What's in the big chest? We'll never find out. Maybe we will next week. I don't know. Okay, we have all the crystals. Let's go up the mountain. Can't even believe this nonsense seed. All that and still no powder. Yeah, you know what? We'll still get to cross the bridge like this once tonight. Yes, if you... I forget, did we watch Clerks the Animated Series together? It's only 6 episodes. Okay. This... One of the episodes may involve pyramid building. Don't ask me how that works in the life of a convenience store clerk. It just does. Something like that. Oh, Saku just finished. Which means it's just me and Steve. I still cannot get over how cruel Hookshot Go Mode is. Also, I got a ping on Discord for Wordle. I built a staircase last night with my guesses. Let's check this first. One of your favorite memes that came from the Epstein file leaks. Someone had to do... Right! My president sucked 37 dicks. Yes. God. In a row? God, I do appreciate Kevin Smith's movies. But there's also the issue of anytime I want to show them to somebody, like if I'm gonna air them in like a public setting, I have to be like, okay, so something happens in this. Like every one of his films involves some manner of potentially, it's just something that I need to give a heads up for, you know? Something that makes a list on Does the Dog Die? Oh hey, big key. Let's get out. See, it's not even that they're of their time, it's just like, this is, I don't know, like, the Clerks has necrophilia. It's like, that wasn't cool in the 90s. Yeah, like, obviously Red State, I gotta give a warning about that, but like, that's intentional. That's like a horror movie. It's like, I gotta give you a warning about the necrophilia. I gotta give you a warning, that girl is only 15. I gotta give you a warning, there are so many slurs in Chasing Amy. Steve forfeited. Steve, no! It means I'm the only one still running. Oh, God. You know what? No, the only movie that I don't need to give a serious warning about, maybe it's just because it's not a topic I take seriously, is Dogma. It's probably the only film of his that actually got, like, protested, which is actually funny. It's the only one I don't think that there's anything blatantly offensive in, but apparently the Catholic League and Phil Donahue did not agree with me. I know, he's such a good bit! Let me through. Alright, well that didn't work at all. This fire spitter is certainly doing his job and getting in my way. Yeah, I think Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is largely okay. And I haven't seen... I saw Clerks 2. That one obviously also has the donkey thing. And then I haven't seen Clerks 3, and I haven't seen the second Jay and Silent Bob movie. I cannot speak on those. But the animated series, fantastic. There's still some things. But it's not as egregious. It's fine. Honestly, the Clerks the Animated Series feels like it could have occupied the same space as Family Guy if ABC hadn't pulled them from the air. Because they were doing so many pop culture references. Like, there's an episode that is straight up based off of a combination of The Last Starfighter, The Bad News Bears, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Not Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom. Wrong Indiana Jones movie. What am I opening chests for? But let me tell you, all of those movies put together, fantastic. How did that not hit your tail? That is true. Randall was a walking pop culture reference. He's a lot of fun in the animated series too. You know what? Picking up that chest was worth it. Screwing up those blocks was not worth it. I hear Peaches outside my door. If the door is closed, she cannot come in. 3 hits! Oh my god, what a first volley. I only need to get 1 more hit on him. Kinda huge. I miscounted, apparently. That first volley, 3 hits definitely landed. We're going to have to go back and consult the videotape, but I'm pretty sure I hit him with all 3 shots on that first volley. That motherfucker just took 7 hits. For no reason. God, it is funny though, because like a bunch of us really enjoy the Red Letter Media guys. And they hate Kevin Smith. Don't talk to me about bugs, man. I know about bugs. And so, like, yeah, oh my god, yeah, they anytime, like, I saw a compilation video of, like, times where they'd, like, mentioned him, sort of, and it's always extremely derisive, and at one point, Mr. Plinkett's colostomy bag broke open, and it all just landed on a, on a picture of Kevin Smith. Very intentionally. Yeah! Okay, I got the silver arrows. Let's just play this safe. But yeah, I know, like, folks in Discord want to watch his movies. Like, Leshy was like, I should really check these out sometime. And so I'm like, I could probably stream them. But again, the warnings... And I don't know how well they will hold up for somebody with no nostalgia. Also done. 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 1 second. Oh, I am the last person to finish. 5th out of 6 racers with 1 DNF. It's fine. I was a full 10 minutes behind Saku. Oh man. Yeah, Ganon fight. If I have the cape, Ganon's probably going to be trivial. I just really like popping the cape on and wailing on him. He's like, what's going on? Where's that twink I was fighting? Okay. The witch's shop was just mushroom for health. I never found the mushroom. Yeah, cape is, I don't know, it's just, it might, it's like when I fight blind and I've got the blue cane. I'm like, the blue cane will necessarily hit him faster than I possibly can with my sword when he stops being invulnerable. I may as well just pop the blue cane and stand on top of him. Full heart on the pedestal. I'm going to leave a comment on the race room. What am I doing? Okay, let's see what other people commented. Kara says, oof, bad seed. Run out of arrows on Ganon, bad. You know what? If you run out of arrows on Ganon, I wonder if, like, the damage can be split. Like, any damage you've done so far with the silver arrows can combine with your sword swings, maybe? I don't know. It's worth looking into at some point, I think. Taco said, where were the swords at? An excellent question, Taco. Well, actually, no, I wound up finding 3 of them. But yes, baby sword, I'm going to have so many bosses killed with a baby sword. It was ridiculous. Who did my sprite? It was Plague Done. Okay. Special thanks to Saku and the community and some folks. The important stuff. First sword found in 10 minutes. Flute in an hour and 13. Mirror in 7 minutes. 0 bosses killed swordless. 5 with the baby sword. 1 with the master sword and then 5 with the tempered sword. What a spread. Oh my god, it's a palindrome. 1,007 damage taken. 1,200 magic used. 52 bonks. 13 save and quits, 1 fairy revival, the moth fight, almost 3 minutes spent in menus, and 9.5 minutes spent lagging. 165 out of 216 items collected. The time on the seed here, of course, lies. 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 1.9 seconds. Never found the mushroom, never found the powder, never visited the dig spot. I wonder what that could have been. Oh well, one of those things that'll have to remain a mystery. Yes, that is a good place to say, though. That's the race, so we'll say goodbye to YouTube at that point. YouTube, it's Monday for you. Come back in 2 days. There will be Fallout. Or watch one of the other videos. You know, there should be links up above. Have a good one.